Good afternoon once again, and welcome to LeagueWise and today's installment of Finn's 5. I'm your host, still Chad Finn, and in this video, I'll be giving you my 5 starters for each role in the DraftKings LPL slate. We're yet again looking at another 2-game slate that again locks at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday morning, June 12th. If you all don't mind, hook me up. I know some of you have watched multiple videos already. That's what the analytics tell me. You haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to like this video and then hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. And I really do, when I say this, I appreciate everybody helping me get to 49. We're almost to 50. I'm assuming that's going to happen here pretty quick. And I mean, once you get to 50, hundreds in view, and then who knows where it goes. But I feel this has happened so much quicker than I anticipated it was going to. So I really appreciate everybody that has subscribed, and I will continue to appreciate each person that continues to subscribe. So if you haven't, please subscribe now. I'll give you a second. All right, now that you're back and subscribed, I'm also going to, in this video, I'm going to be quick with the breakdowns. Number one, because I don't think there's really anything to break down. This is a pretty clear-cut slate. But I do want to take some time to go over hedging as a recommended strategy at the end of the video to make sure everyone understands how exactly that works. The featured games on the early morning DraftKings slates are Game 1, Royal Never Give Up, who come in at minus 412 favorites, versus LNG, who are plus 313 underdogs. Game 2, we have Fun Plus Phoenix coming in at minus 448 favorites versus BLG, I'm not sure how they pronounce that, BLG at plus 337 underdogs. The summer split standings so far look like this with these 4 teams. RNG at number 1. They are 2-0 in matches, 4-0 in games. LNG is at number 10, 1-1 in matches, 2-3 in games. FPX comes in at number 11. They are 0-1, 1-2 in games. And BLG is number 13, 0-1 and 0-2 in games. Match 1, the first game, we will go ahead and see RNG versus LNG. LNG really shocked the world the other night, beating FPX 2-1. Personally, I don't believe that win was legit. That's just me. Until they prove differently, LNG is still the same LNG as they were last year, and RNG has been impressive. Already looking to be in world form, ready to make a run. Very possibly could be top 2, maybe even the top team in the LPL. I'm going with RNG in this one. In the next match, we've got FPX and BLG. Will the real FPX please stand up? I don't think I have to repeat myself, but I'm going to. FPX was minus 2,200 favorites and lost, doing things I've never seen them do on the Rift, making mistakes they never make. This team is a world-class team. They're much better than what they played the other night, and I expect that they're going to go ahead and show it here tonight, beating BLG pretty convincingly. I expect this one to go 2-0. Like I said, not much of a breakdown here. FPX and RNG are heads and shoulders above their opponents, and I expect them both to show that tonight. That said, I will be hedging and running 4 lineups in the $4 tourney tomorrow morning. Ownership, I expect, will have FPX and RNG really close, probably with FPX being more high owned just by a little bit than RNG, but like I said, it'll be real close. They'll be 1 and 2. LNG will be 3rd, and I expect BLG to be 4th in ownership, which brings us to RNG and FPX for roster construction. Again, you're going to have to figure out a way here to differentiate yourself. This is going to be chalky. I prefer differentiating through the captain spot. However, I don't recommend team captains or support captains. But this is a slate. When we look at it, maybe the support captain might be a play here. I'm probably not going to do it, but I'm definitely going to look at it. And with the salaries, you might have to get a little creative. So without further ado, here's Finn's 5. At top, we are going to go with Khan from FPX. Well, I'm not sure what happened there. We are going to go with Khan from FPX for 6,400. In the jungle, we are going to run out Tian with from FPX at 7,000. In the middle, he had a really good game the other night. Jahu, I believe it's pronounced, from RNG, 7,400. At ADC in our bot lane, we are going to run out Betty. Been thoroughly impressed with Betty all season long. Like I said in one of the first videos in their first game, I expect big things from Betty all season long. I think this season is Betty's coming out party. It's a he. I'm not sure why I said she. Probably because my mom's name's Betty. So there's a connection there. I'm not sure. And at support, we are going to run out Crisp at 5,800 from FPX, which leaves us with 15,800 to play with. And with pricing, that could make things a little tough. It's going to be hard getting the ADCs and mids in there. I really don't like this slate. This is just a chalky slate. I'm actually hoping for an upset here because I'll have it hedged, and I think there's going to be more money to be made that way. But I don't think that's going to happen. Myself, these will be in my main lineup, but like I said, I'm going to be using 3 more lineups to hedge. Before we go, I do want to make sure everyone understands what I mean by hedging. And when we hedge, what we're doing is we're making sure that we're covering all winners. In League of Legends, winning is vitally important. You have, I've yet myself to see an example, but I've heard it's happened. You have to have the winners in your lineup if you're going to win. That's just a general rule. Basically, what we're doing when we're hedging is we're making sure that we have the 2 winning teams tonight in a 4-3 stack. Those are our favorite stacks. This is the strategy I used to take down the tourney the other night. Moving forward, I'm always going to do it, and I'm confident. And when I say that, I'm confident in the picks that I give you guys. That is my main lineup. If I'm going to play a lineup in another tourney, which tonight I'm not going to because I don't like the slate, it will be this main lineup with Finn's 5 in it. And you guys can check on DraftKings anytime. My handle, you can see it right up there, is Fantasy Chad. So I just want to make sure that you guys understand that. The thing that we can't control is sometimes upsets happen. And if you can protect yourself, then you should. And hedging is the way that we do that. And this is what hedging does. It protects you. In a 2-game slate like this, you need 4 lineups to hedge yourself. Here's what the 4 lineups would look like. If you look at the graph, sorry, I didn't print it out to a PDF for full screen. You have to deal with my publisher printout. But this is the way I look at it. You have RNG and LNG in the first match, FPX and BLG. So your stacks are going to be RNG and FPX. Then stack 2 is going to be LNG and BLG. Then RNG, BLG, then FPX, LNG. I know it seems pretty simple, but this can get complicated. And you can do this same type of graphing if you want, just on a piece of paper. If you decide that you want to hedge out a 5-game slate like the Academy slate. To do that, it's going to take considerably more lineups. I'm not sure how many off the top of my head, but I'm thinking somewhere around 15, 20. I'd have to map it all out. But it does get complicated. I'm also going to be testing out another hedging strategy for larger slates in this afternoon's 5-game slate. I do want to apologize that I didn't get to a video for the Academy slate. Like I said earlier today, if I felt comfortable giving advice, I was going to give advice. I just don't feel comfortable in giving any projections when I don't have all the information that I like. So instead, I decided a little research and development would be the way to approach this slate. I will go ahead and share that strategy with you guys if I feel it's viable. Other than that, we got a busy night and morning of League of Legends. and I'm ready to take down another tourney. I do hope that you enjoyed Finn's 5. And as always, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and notification buttons below. Follow me on Twitter at @TheChadFinn. I'll be posting the LPL starting lineups here shortly. I'm not sure if they've come out yet. I'll look as soon as I'm done with the video or once I get it uploaded. Please feel free to ask any questions, leave any comments, or if you just want to talk, leave a message. I'll be more than happy to have a conversation. Again, I want to thank you for watching. This is Chad Finn saying good luck, stay safe, and see you tomorrow morning on the Rift.